Guys, welcome back to my channel BioLab, and this is VAMSI. So as we have completed microbes in human welfare chapter, today we will be discussing plant growth and development. Plant growth and development, it is a very important chapter where you have to concentrate a lot, but yes, to concentrate you just need to learn some tricks and tracks, which I'll be saying you, and those tricks and tracks will come only when the physiological effects come. So then I'll be teaching you those tricks which you have to remember. So now let's see the introduction to this chapter, plant growth and development. Today it will be a full easy session, cool session, chill session, and this notes is already uploaded by me. If you want the notes, as usual, please text me on this number. And also very soon I am going to launch our new website, on which also the notes will be made available for you, and in that also you have to pay 5 rupees. This 5 rupees is a single time payment, guys. Please do not hesitate to pay it. So hope everyone makes use of the opportunity. Let's get started. Yes, let's see what is growth. What is growth? Okay, yes, growth in your lower classes you have seen, it is the accumulation of materials. So why I am drawing this? So if this is a mountain, this thing, for some time it is a mountain, and some sand particles, grains accumulate on this mountain, and after that what happens? This mountain obviously will have an increase in size. So this can also be termed as growth. Now the biological definition. Growth, it is nothing but it is an irreversible permanent increase in size of an organism. That's right. It is irreversible and permanent increase. It can be either size, number of cells, can be accumulation, etc. Various can be. This is the permanent and irreversible. It cannot be reversed. So let me give you another example. A small boy, let's take an example of you. You were some 5 feet when you are small, but not 5 feet, yes, let's take some 3 feet. When you are small you were 3 feet, but now when you have grown up, your height increases and you increase to 5 feet. So if I ask you, please get that 3 feet back, please go to the 3 feet again, then will you able to go? No, you would not be able to go. So that is what growth is. It is irreversible, permanent, it cannot be reversed. So please remember these words. It is irreversible increase. Irreversible increase in what? It can either be cell number, it can be size, anything, accumulation, anything can be termed as growth if it is irreversible and permanent. The visible growth should be seen. So let's see the growth in plants. In this chapter, in the botany, we will be seeing about the growth in plants. So let me give you some important terminologies and some important definitions of growth. Yes, growth, first of all, growth is a metabolic process. Metabolic process. What do you mean by metabolic? This metabolic, it is the sum total of all the chemical reactions happening in our body. Chemical reactions in our body. So this metabolism or metabolic process is again of two types. It is again of two types: anabolism and catabolism. What are these meaning? Anabolism and catabolism. Cat, you remember cut means breakdown. It is a breakdown. You take digestion process. It is a breakdown and production of energy. So cutting is catabolism. Anabolism is just opposite. It is accumulation and forming. It requires energy. Anabolism requires energy. Catabolism does not require any energy. It emits energy. It emits. What you have to remember? Cutting. Catabolism. Addition, anabolism. So this growth can be either anabolism, it can be additive process, or catabolism, it can be reductive process. Okay, reductive in the sense it is not getting back to the original form, but it can be breakdown as well as formation. This growth only happens with the expenditure of energy, means it requires energy. Growth, whether it is catabolism or anabolism, growth, remember this, it is energy requiring. Okay, this is growth. Now let's see the second term in our chapter's name, which you can say it is a development. What is meant by development? Let's see now. Yes, let's have some clean. No, this is not clean. Clear page. Why this is not going at all? What? Okay. Hope I have to change it to green, then it goes. No, leave it. Now let's talk about development. Development is nothing but it is the sum of, in plants I am saying, it is the sum of growth and differentiation. A new term arises. Differentiation. Sum of growth and differentiation. Yes, what is meant by this term differentiation? We have seen growth, leave it aside. It is the sum of growth and differentiation. Let's see what is meant by differentiation. See, differentiation, you can, in simple terminology, I am telling it. Now when the topic of differentiation comes, I will give you a brief. We have two types of cells. One is meristematic cells, meristems, and another one is permanent. Meristematic cells and permanent cells. Meristematic and permanent cells. Now what are meristematic cells? These cells are dividing. They divide continuously. They have the ability of dividing, meristematic cells. But permanent cells, they are mature cells. These are, let me put it with blue. The blue color one are matured cells, permanent cells. But whereas the green color one, the meristematic cells are continuously dividing. They can divide. Now the process of conversion of meristematic cells into permanent cells is called as differentiation. You have to remember it. You have to remember it until the term differentiation topic comes. Please remember the conversion of meristematic cells into permanent cells such as parenchyma, parenchyma, sclerenchyma. These all are permanent cells. Cambiums, vascular cambium, cork cambium, these all are permanent cells. So this is what the chapter's introduction, and we have some only single thing remaining. Let's see that one. It is yeah, we have time, let's go. It is the growth in plants. How does growth happen in plants? Actually, we have seen the definition of growth, but how does this actually happen? When we talk about growth in plants, can be determinate or indeterminate. Mostly it is indeterminate. Mostly it is indeterminate. It can be also determinate. It can be also determinate. What do you mean by indeterminate? These plants possess the ability of growing throughout their life. Throughout their life. This is the most important feature of growth in plants. Their growth can be indeterminate and determinate, but if you take 100% of growth in plants, some 70% can be indeterminate and some 30% can be determinate growth. Indeterminate means they possess the ability of growing throughout the life. This is very important. It is unlike animals. Unlike, not like, unlike animals. Unlike animals. Animals have determinate growth. Determinate growth. After some age, they stop growing, and that is a fixed height, or that is a fixed width, and that is the fixed number of cells. But in plants, every time new cells keep on adding, new cells keep on adding, and growth is indeterminate, and they grow until their death. Until their death. This chance of growing, this ability of growing, which is possessed by plants, is due to single person. We have already discussed his name. His name is very important guy. Without this guy, this ability cannot happen. Meristems. Shoot apical meristem and root apical meristem. Okay, because of these meristems, plants can grow indeterminately throughout their life. These meristems possess an ability of growing, dividing continuously, and differentiating. Growing, dividing, and differentiating. Okay, this is the meristems work to help plants to grow indeterminately. Okay, remember this one. And these meristems are present at shoot apex and root apex. And these meristems are present at root apex and shoot apex. Hence, they cause elongation in plant. Meristems. This is the last topic I will be ending. Meristems cause elongation along the axis, or you can say perpendicular axis. So first of all, let me take this plant. Some plant having leaves, and if you see this is the ground, these are the roots of the plant. These meristems cause a growth which is elongated. See, plants grow like this due to meristems. Why? Meristems. If this is something, let me draw more simplified diagram. If this can help you, let us see. Yes, this diagram is given in your NCERT. Let us see. Okay, I am assuming a plant as a capsule. I am assuming a plant as a capsule. This is plant. Now, this is the shoot of the plant. The shoot of the plant. As I said, I am assuming a plant as a capsule. That is the shoot, and this is the root of the plant. Now, this would be the root apex. This would be the root apex. This would be the shoot apex. Shoot apex. And you would have meristems. Meristems here. These are a bunch of meristems. And again, here are a bunch of meristems. Now these meristems divide and add new cells. These meristems divide, add new cells. So hence the shoot apex meristems cause growth in this direction. The root apex meristems cause growth in this direction. Hence all our plant grows along the perpendicular axis. Growth along the axis is called as open growth, or you can say simply growth. These plants grow along the perpendicular axis due to the presence of meristems, and this growth is termed as primary growth. Remember this word, primary growth. In next lecture we will be discussing about secondary growth, primary growth. Okay, primary growth. The growth of a plant along the axis is termed as primary growth. So that is it for this video. If you like the video, please hit that like button and also subscribe to our channel BioLab, and this is VAMSI signing off, and have a great day further. Thank you guys. Bye bye.